Virgo, 2026 is the year you stop fixing your life and start living it on purpose. One conversation flips your relationship status. One bold decision rewrites your income. And the wild part? The miracle begins when you finally choose yourself. First, the rhythm. 2026 comes with two calendars. The practical one starts on January 1st. But the fire horse year in Chinese astrology begins on February 17, 2026, bringing a faster, hotter, bolder current into your life. Fire horse energy doesn't whisper. It challenges comfort zones, speeds up timing, and rewards courage. For Virgo, your sign of precision, strategy, and let me think this through this year is a masterclass in acting before you feel 100% ready, without losing your standards. Your happiest months in 2026, May. Momentum returns, your confidence stabilizes, and you start seeing proof, not just hope. This is results season for Virgo. June, a turning point for visibility and confidence as Jupiter shifts into Leo on June 30th, 2026. It subtly boosts your creative power, your reputation, and the sense that life is finally opening up. September, the biggest fresh start month for you. The new moon in Virgo Sept 2026 is your reset button. New habits, new identity, new relationship rules, new money plan. Your most difficult months, March, emotionally intense and fate-flavored. A total lunar eclipse in Virgo on March 3, 2026 shines a spotlight on your body, your work-life balance, and the truth you've been avoiding. March is also wrapped in Mercury retrograde energy late February into March, so timing gets messy but revelations get real. August, eclipse season again, big emotional waves and ending beginning storylines. There's a solar eclipse on August 12th and a lunar eclipse on August 27th noted in 2026 key dates. October mid-November, love and money get a reality check. Glow up during Venus retrograde OCT3 November 14, 2026 old feelings return, values shift, and relationship decisions can't be postponed. Here's your Virgo superpower in 2026. You turn chaos into a system, and a system into freedom. Fire horse doesn't want you perfect, it wants you alive. Your 10 most successful dates in 2026. Virgo power windows. Use these like story chapters. Each one is a scene where you can change the ending. 1. February 17, 2026 Fire horse year begins. New era energy. Make one brave decision. Announce the offer, set the boundary, choose the relationship standard. 2. February 20th, 2026 Saturn-Neptune threshold vibe. Aries starts a serious era. This period is about maturity, debt plans, commitment talks, long-term goals. Build the structure now. 3. March 3rd, 2026 total lunar eclipse in Virgo. Your personal spotlight night. Release a habit, a role, or a relationship pattern. You don't lose, you upgrade. 4. March 7th, 2026 Mercury Kazemi clarity moment. A rare message from the universe day. Negotiate, confess, pitch, apply, define your terms. 5. April 9th, 2026 Mercury post shadow ends. Everything that felt stuck starts moving. Sign, confirm, finalize, launch. 6. June 30th, 2026 Jupiter enters Leo. Confidence and creative luck rise. Great for branding, personal glow up, and stepping into leadership even quietly. 7. July 14th, 2026 new moon in Cancer. Perfect for your network, friends, followers, community, collaborations. Ask for help, join a team, publish consistently. 8. August 12th, 2026 solar eclipse in Leo. A behind-the-scenes reset, healing, rest, spiritual clarity, private planning. Your next success is born in silence. 9. September 10th, 2026 new moon in Virgo. Your rebirth. The best day to start a new routine, a new relationship agreement, a new job search, a new you. 10. November 14th, 2026 Venus retrograde ends. Love and money click back into place. Commit, define, upgrade without second guessing. January starts like a quiet room before the music begins. You're watching patterns. You're noticing who texts first, who disappears, who only shows up when they need something. Virgo, this is the month you realize your time is currency. January is about tightening the system, not panic saving, but smart calibration. Track spending like a detective. One overlooked leak subscriptions, small impulse buys, helping everyone shows you where your abundance is hiding. By early February, an idea appears, a side income, a new offer, a better way to package your skills. If you're partnered, you and your partner face a simple question. Are we building the same future? Don't demand invite. If you're single, you're magnetizing someone who respects your mind. The spark comes from consistency, not chaos. Then February 17 hits like the opening scene of a new season. Fire horse energy arrives and suddenly you're not thinking someday. You're thinking, now. You might make a bold decision that doesn't look bold to others, quitting quietly, choosing therapy, starting a disciplined routine, saying no without guilt, or finally admitting you want real love, not a situationship. March to April. The truth chapter. March is the plot twist. The Virgo lunar eclipse Mar 3 shines a harsh, holy light on your life, your body, your stress levels, your work boundaries, your relationship habits. You may feel emotional, unusual for you. Not messy, just honest. Love. You stop accepting mixed signals. If you're in a relationship, the eclipse can bring a make or break conversation, but it's not meant to destroy. It's meant to remove what's fake so the real can breathe. If you're single, an old connection may resurface, but you'll see it clearly this time. The miracle? You choose what's healthy, even if it's less dramatic. Money. March asks you to simplify. One project ends so a better one can begin. A job role changes. A client situation gets clarified. This is also why March can feel intense. It's not bad luck, it's editing. Then you get a gift. March 7th Mercury Kazemi brings clarity, an important message, an insight, a this is the way moment. And by April 9th, the mental fog lifts. Plans finalize. Your voice steadies. Your calendar stops fighting you. May to June. The rise. May is where Virgo starts winning again. Not loudly, accurately. You become impossible to ignore because your work improves, your boundaries sharpen, and your energy looks expensive. Romance becomes practical in the best way. Either your partner steps up, or you stop carrying the relationship alone. If you're single, May can bring someone through work, routines, fitness, education, or mutual friends, someone who admires your discipline and doesn't try to fix you. May is ideal for asking for what you deserve: raise, better rates, a cleaner contract. You're done undercharging. One smart decision can change your whole second half of the year. And then, June 30th, Jupiter enters Leo. For you, this feels like confidence growing behind the scenes. You may not flex in public yet, but internally, you start believing in your future again. You'll notice it in small ways: better sleep, better posture, clearer standards, and a quiet hunger to create something bigger. You've already survived the truth chapter March, rebuilt your inner foundation April, and started quietly rising again May June. Now comes the part of the movie where Virgo stops being the supporting character who holds everything together, and becomes the one who chooses the plot. July to August, the hidden upgrade. July is about people, but not in a shallow way. It's the month you realize who energizes you, who drains you, and who only calls when they need a quick favor. Virgo, you don't have to be hard. You just have to be clear. July is excellent for growth through community, collaborations, referrals, clients through friends, audience growth, networking, joining a team, or finally letting someone help you. If you've been doing everything alone, the fire horse energy pushes you to delegate or partner. You don't lose control, you gain speed. If you're partnered, July rewards shared goals. Not we should someday, but here's what we're building. The sexiest thing this month is reliability. If you're single, love can begin through your social world. Someone notices how consistent you are and finds it irresistible. Use your power window around mid-July. Post the thing. Pitch the idea. Ask for the introduction. Start the series. Say yes to the invite you almost declined. August has a behind-the-scenes vibe. Not because you're losing momentum, because you're recharging your power. You may feel more sensitive, more private, more selective. That's not a weakness. That's your nervous system finally demanding respect. Do not overspend to prove you're okay. August is best for planning, restructuring, and preparing the next level. This is where Virgo makes a smarter system. New schedule, new routines, new boundaries, new pricing, new savings plan. When you fix the back end, the front end results explode later. What about love? Emotionally, August asks, what am I tolerating that I don't actually want? If you're partnered, you'll crave tenderness and calmer communication. If you're single, you might stop chasing spark and start wanting safety. The right person won't exhaust you. They'll steady you. Virgo's secret for August: choose one healing habit and treat it like a non-negotiable meeting. Sleep, hydration, walking, therapy, journaling, prayer, gym, anything that makes your body feel safe again. September, your rebirth month. September is your spotlight. This is when your confidence doesn't come from compliments, it comes from results and self-respect. The Virgo miracle in September. You stop asking, "Am I good enough?" and start asking, "Is this good enough for me?" This is prime time to launch, rebrand, apply, negotiate, raise your rates, or step into a cleaner role. If you've been underpaid, overlooked, or stuck in the useful person position, September changes the power dynamic. You'll be taken more seriously because you're taking yourself seriously. Love. September doesn't allow confusion. If someone wants you, they show up. If they don't, they drift and you don't chase. Couples can deepen commitment now, especially through shared routines, shared finances, or real future plans. Singles can meet someone who matches their standards, and the biggest twist, you don't get bored. You feel relieved. How to use your biggest power moment. Start the routine you'll still love in December. Make the adult financial decision you've postponed. Define relationship rules. What you accept, what you don't, what you need. Update your outward identity, style, bio, portfolio, profile, boundaries. This is the month Virgo becomes a new version of Virgo, calmer, sharper, harder to manipulate, easier to love. October to mid-November, the test of value. This is the part of the story where the universe asks one question: do you believe you deserve what you say you want? During this period, love and money themes can feel nostalgic, old feelings, old people, old doubts. But the purpose isn't to drag you backward, it's to show you what you've outgrown. Love, exes may reappear. Someone you never fully closed with may try again. Or you may suddenly see your current relationship clearly without excuses. If you're partnered, the relationship improves when you stop doing everything perfectly and start being emotionally present. If you're single, you'll notice a pattern. You're drawn to what's familiar, but your soul wants what's stable. Choose stability. Choose kindness. Choose someone who doesn't make you anxious. Money. This is an audit season. Review your spending, your contracts, your pricing, your time. Virgo thrives here because you were born to fix systems. But don't use this as a chance to punish yourself. Use it as a chance to upgrade your value. Charge properly. Remove unpaid labor. Restructure your workload. Stop rescuing people financially. Mid-November brings relief, clarity, and a sense of forward motion again. Love decisions land. Money plans stabilize. You stop spiraling and start executing. Use this moment. Commit if it's real. Close the chapter if it's not. Finalize the deal. Sign the agreement. Choose the future without guilt. Final chapter late November to December. The reward. December feels like the final scene where you look back and realize you didn't just survive 2026. You leveled up. Love. Warmth returns. You feel more attractive. But it's not because you changed your face, it's because you changed your standards. If you're partnered, December favors romance that feels safe and real. Shared traditions, small gifts with meaning, future planning. If you're single, you'll be drawn to someone steady and you'll finally see that calm can be electrifying. December is about harvesting, not lottery. Luck, Virgo luck. Consistent effort paying off. A client renews. A project closes successfully. You see the results of the system you built. Even a small win feels big because it proves you're on the right track. Virgo's 2026 lesson, the one you'll carry into 2027. Perfection didn't save you. Courage did. Boundaries did. Consistency did. And the moment you chose yourself, even quietly, everything started rearranging in your favor. And here's the final secret, Virgo. Your biggest miracle of 2026 isn't a person or a paycheck. It's the new version of you that doesn't beg, doesn't chase, doesn't panic. Because she already knows what's meant for her will meet her halfway.